Say what's up to a player, you know. Hey, that's the view, man. This is home, 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 home. Ocean over there. Ocean's right there. Over. This is all South Beach. Behind South Beach, Bay, Biscayne Bay. All right. So, finally back. It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but today is June 14th. By the time you get this video, probably be a few days later, maybe a week later, but hopefully not too much longer than that. So, without further ado, today's topic. So, this is something I already spoke about, but watching the video and going through what I've been going through over the past several months after recording that video, I decided to put a spin on it and enlighten you, ladies and gentlemen, with some new and updated information that will definitely help you. So, this episode is about walking the fine line between two things, between efforting, what we call efforting, which is hard work, being ambitious, going after it, not sleeping, barely eating, just getting it done, grinding it out, and allowing, which is trusting the universe, allowing the solution to present itself, allowing the opportunity to present itself. Very difficult things to do as far as how to toe that line. So, what I'm going to start out saying is this: there is no true substitution for hard work when it's needed. The key part, when it's needed, because there are going to be times where you have deadlines. There's going to be times where you need to produce physical, tangible material, whether it's marketing material for a software, a physical, tangible prototype, a finished product, so forth and so on, raw materials, whatever it may be. That's going to take hard work. It's going to take ambition. You're going to encounter obstacles. That's just part of the journey. There's nothing you can do about it. But if you're so fixated on grinding, getting upset because you're grinding on it, working on it, encountering obstacles, it's going to be somewhat counterintuitive, because at the same time you're going to make it, but it's counterintuitive because what you fights back. That's just the law of the universe. It's always been that way. If you fight something, it's going to fight back. If you have a stretch band that you're working out with, you're pulling it, it's going to fight, that pull, and it's going to want to retract. That's just the way the universe works. So you have to walk that fine line. The best way that I found to walk that fine line is to do this: stay in a positive vibe, stay in that abundance mindset, saying, you know what, this opportunity doesn't work, I'll get another one. The best one will always present itself, and I will allow it to come to me. Now, here's a real key thing. So don't worry about the scratching. It's not, anything crazy. It's just there's bugs and shit. Anything to give y'all a cinematic, view and better video quality. So I do what I can. But here is the main trick that I've learned. What you want to do is you want to stay in a positive vibe, just like I was saying. And then when you get the inspired thought on something, whether it's at 2 p.m. or 2 a.m., you stop what you're doing and you just grind and work on that until you reach, every crevice of that idea. So if you have an idea, right, and let's just say it's 2 a.m., you're about to go to sleep, but you were working on, let's say a new flotation device for pools or whatever, and there was something that that you were like, what, I don't know what that design is going to be. I don't know how the ergonomics is going to be, but I'm looking for ideas. And the next thing you know, at 2 a.m. before you go to sleep, which happens a lot because your mind is in a relaxed state, so you're not cluttering your mind with all these thoughts. And next thing you know, that's when God can speak to you. So next thing you know, you're like, what? Oh, if I add this and do that, it will work so much better. Let me just research it. If it takes 4 hours, or if it takes 4 minutes, just get it done. It could take 4 hours. And if it takes 4 hours, that's a good sign that it's something very special. And I know it sucks. It's 2 a.m. You're about to go to sleep. You thought your day was done. You did your workout. You ate your dinner. You meditated. You watched your favorite TV show or whatever. You got something you gotta do the following morning. It's worth the sacrifice. Trust me, because only then will you be able to maximize your full potential, because you're walking that fine line of both allowing and effort. And when you do that, it's the best of both worlds, and that's how you're going to get your manifestations to manifest, and the things that you want in life, not the things that you don't want in life, to happen in the most rapid, most easiest flow, the fastest, and with the least amount of resistance. So what you want to do again, you get in that relaxed state to allow these ideas to rush. And again, this is, the impulses that I talk about, the messages that you receive from God, from the universe, from the Akashics. Again, they're gifts raining down. I'm not going to do the animation this time. Fuck it. Raining down. Love the rain. Love that cosmic rain. Isn't it beautiful? No, but for real, that's literally how it works. It's ideas that are being sent out, thought fields that you're being influenced by. And if you're constantly working so hard, like, oh, I gotta get it done, I get it done, you're going to manifest more. I gotta get it done, I gotta get it done, I gotta get it done. And you would think, well, if I'm busy, I'm good. But sometimes you're just running on. You're running, like, how you have like a hamster and you have like a little wheel, and they're like running around and like they're not going anywhere. That happens. That's happened to me for years. There were things that were so important, but were literally right in front of my face. But because I was focused on working hard, trying to get it done, blah blah blah, I missed the most important factor, and I wasted years. And now here's the other thing: those years weren't a waste either. I know, it's the ultimate paradox. The ultimate paradox. This is what the episode's probably going to be called, entitled The Ultimate Paradox. The reason why it's called the ultimate paradox, because you have to incorporate the whole hard work, never give up, effort over everything mentality when it's needed, but you got to know when it's needed and where to focus that hard work, ambitious energy. And the only way to get that is through allowing those opportunities to present themselves, and that knowledge and impulse to be sent to you. It's the ultimate paradox, ladies and gentlemen. It's very difficult because sometimes you feel yourself just not doing anything, but you want to do something. But just save that energy. Just, relax, in that good positive vibe, let the good energy flow, and then bam, the idea will happen. And then just go full, all in, all your energy, and get it done. Block out everything, go in the room, lock yourself in there, put on some music, get in that good vibe, whatever you need to do, or not listen to music if that's going to mess you up and distract you. But then put all 100%, and next thing you know, it might be 4 hours later, but you'd be like, damn, I created a masterpiece. How did I get it done? It's a miracle. I haven't been able to do this in years. It's because you allow the proper thoughts and impulses to permeate your subconscious and your conscious mind. Then you have the direct GPS coordinates to get to where you're going, to get to the next point of attraction, and bam, you launch towards that right direction instead of just launch in all different directions, which may be the right direction, may not be. Again, this is not saying that you can be lazy and being lazy is acceptable. Being lazy is not acceptable. You should always be working towards something. But putting in that massive energy is much better suited when you have the correct directions and instructions, which are received from the impulse. As you ladies and gentlemen know, the impulses come from God, from the universe, and from the Akashic. So that is the end of this episode. Very short, very straight to the point, but so fucking important. Once you get this, once you learn how to walk that fine line, things will speed up. Use the triangle theory I taught, act as, believe and act as if you're already there. See the positive results you've already received, and then next you'll get more positive results. You'll get closer to that future reality, and you just keep going back and forth, and ignoring the bad, and just keep doing that triangle theory. You're almost there. Be patient. It's very key. I'm with you. Hit me up, slide in DMs if you have any questions. Don't hesitate. Feel free. I'm here to help. I'm gonna put a snippet on IG. The rest of the full episode is gonna be on YouTube. Stay positive, especially in this restless time. Racism sucks. Let's end it now. Let's end it together. Let's get it.